So for my next tip, I wanted to talk about going navigation crazy, because this is another common thing that I see in a lot of scenarios. Matter of fact, I was just last week at a client where literally they had 26 different things in their global items navigation, and it was just crazy, and it actually wrapped around the page and did a lot of crazy things. But overall, a good rule of thumb is just depending on how large a system. If you have a really large system, then you can probably get away with up to 10 global navigation items. Again, as long as you make them descriptive, they're easy to understand the differences between them, you can probably get away with that large of a number. But in most sites, you probably want to keep it for 6 and less, the amount of choices that people need to make. Now, again, we're talking about global navigation, so we're talking about things where we might jump from area to area versus local navigation. There's kind of this expectation on the local side that people will have more options to be able to navigate. But still, you don't want to go crazy. You still want to keep that list probably in the 10, maybe at the max to 15 items in here. And as you can see kind of in this list, this actually has 12 top level navigation items with a lot of sub-navs, and there's just a lot of choices that people need to make. So a lot of times we tend to stray on the thing, well, if we have it all in the navigation, then anybody can get anywhere. But the reality is that the people have to look through those, they have to understand what each means, and they have to have the patience and time to do it, where sometimes the better option is to give them a simpler path to be able to go through, and then take them to the next step and give them a path from there and the next step, and on and on and on. So overall, try to keep your navigation more clean, try and keep it very simple, don't have a ton of navigation in there, and don't be afraid to give people multiple steps then to go through to be able to get to where they need to go.